Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, my name is Love. Gonna be your defendant today.
Good evening. I'm Yamada Grom.
Alright, let's cut straight to the chase. What's the problem?
Apparently,
Don't have to explain anything.
I killed Imaru.
You're going down.
Jail time.
You're going down.
But I don't know how and when.
Alright, we gotta work on your alibi. Let's take this to the back.
Okay.
Okay, so, on the day of the Pursuit's killing, where have you been? What did you do?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you sleeping?
I have no recollection of that night, and the 5 months prior to that as well.
I see, okay. Do you have, a medical condition?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm smoking.
So what caused this, loss of memory?
I got brainwashed by an evil cult named the Brotherhood of Woe.
Come in.
They got me good, and I have no recollections
Zero
of
other
what happened.
defense? This is your other defense?
Hello.
Okay.
Using the wrong mic?
Brainwash.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yes,
All right, there we
brainwashed.
go.
So what's the cult's name again?
So, what'd you get yourself into?
Alright,
The Brotherhood of Woe.
let's start from the beginning. So our
Let's
client,
roll that back a bit.
yeah, our client gets accused of the killing of Emaru. Is that correct?
Correct.
The supposed time of the killing happened when? Do you remember, or what did they tell you?
Apparently sometime March last year.
March last
And by the way, Imaru is also in the room.
Wait, what?
Yes.
So, attempted murder.
Oh,
How did this happen?
attempted murder.
No, I killed her apparently, and we brought her back.
But we got you, bro.
Oh.
Thank you.
So it was just a prank, bro.
No.
I-
No. So she
sh-
died. Was the killing
Yes.
intentional?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? That was your own actions. All right, listen.
I have
I'm
no
here to
recollections of that
defend
night.
you. If you have no recollection, do you recollect the events prior to that night? Did anything happen? Anything strange? Anything possess you?
Yeah, he became like
Yes,
a big spooky monster.
the
crushed
October
everyone.
before that, I got kidnapped by an
October
evil
before
cult.
that. You were kidnapped by an evil cult and brainwashed. Therefore, you are not acting on your own influence, but the influence of another individual controlling yourself. Therefore, you are innocent.
This makes sense to me.
Yeah, exactly. You had no control over yourself. So, that's why.
So, do you have any more information
love to
about
know
this
what actually
cult?
happened.
Do you remember the time why you were in the cult?
Apparently because they wanted me to be a sleeper ancient in the Murasaki clan and kidnap Shoga so they can revive the deity.
I see. Was it your
This sounds
intent to
fun.
join this cult?
Not at all.
Alright, good. Do I have a gun?
Prior to my
it's-
kidnapping, I didn't even know those people exist.
I see.
Yeah, right. Short story is became monster, killed Amaru. Yeah. That is suing for damages, evil damage.
Alright.
I think someone wants my death over there.
Well, I can assure you that won't be the case.
Oh my god.
You got us on your side, don't you?
I trust you.
Good.
And if worse come to worse, I just break out of prison again. Not my first time.
Gotcha. Here, let me get into something more comfortable. Because I forgot to go into my in-character avatar. Let me do that real quick. Shit, fuck, shit. Something that y'all do recognize.
Ah.
See? Exactly. I don't have a black and white suit, so you're gonna have to just put up with this. Good.
I feel like I'm towering over everyone.
Yeah. My knees were quite bent.
Alright, tell me,
Yeah, not too much.
are you humanoid or are you a cyborg?
I'm a human. Apparently
Just lost your
someone
hands.
ripped my arms off at that night I killed Imaru.
Oh.
So my arms are literally the only things which are mechanical.
This is what I
see.
told you.
You got it, donut?
Alright, I'm going now. You all got this.
You gonna
Here we
share?
go. If you fuck this job up,
Alright.
you get paid. Rob. I believe justice
Yes.
will prevail.
Well,
Of course.
well, if it isn't the Goryu Setsuku, I'm gonna win this case, and I'm gonna bury you alive. Also join the VC.
Confidence be your downfall. I'm in the VC, I was just different.
We'll put you in a jail.
That's not the worst death threat I got.
If they're gonna be that overconfident, then... case is ours then.
They are also a clan member, so I wonder...
Yeah. Ness,
they
I'm gonna
fought
let
with-
you do most of the talking for this, alright?
Yes. I can't even.
Good.
You're very tall.
If you bring any more... If you bring any cases up that need to be brought up, I'll bring them up.
Alright. So leave it up to me. You are definitely innocent as you were brainwashed. It is a very common case of what's the word again? I forgot.
Yeah, being brainwashed means your actions were not your own. They're not your fault. Yeah.
Seems correct.
Yeah. So if they're trying to blame that on you yourself, they should blame that on the other people, the cult who made you do that. You know what I'm saying? Now what, are they gonna call us out or something? Got a crowd yet?
Everything seems
Doesn't look
empty.
like it. Hmm.
Oh yeah, sweetheart? Hello?
Well, they have a suitcase, so, you know.
A shampoo? What kind? Brand? I got set up. Sure.
Sorry. And caught red-handed.
No, getting that. Let me talk to my
Yeah,
wife.
as you
Sorry,
see,
what-
the death
what
sentence
was that?
didn't really work out that well.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Something cheap. Can you buy like Old Spice? I really like Old Spice.
Yeah, it's the best goddamn shampoo there is.
How are you doing? Ah, you must be the judge.
Correct. I am the Honorable Judge Ichi.
Hello, Ichi. Nice to meet you. I look
You're
forward
not
to
supposed to be
defending my
talking to me
client.
before the trial begins. You might be considered trying to sway
Shampoo, some body soap, you know, some
No.
You're defending Grom,
Huh?
then decide.
complain that I
Grom.
smell for some reason. What if we have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on?
No, like oh,
Anything else?
alright.
I just crashed. I will be rejoining.
Yep.
Thank you, sweetheart. And don't worry.
Bitch, I will sit right on the floor if I have to.
Totally win this case and we'll bring home lots of money. Don't worry, I'm gonna get Grom in jail for whatever he did. Alright. So, you know what, I'm not gonna question it. What? I'm allowed to have wives? Wait, did you say wives or wife? I am not willing to answer that without my lawyer present. And I don't care if I'm the lawyer. You're not the lawyer! So when am I present?
I got them
Okay,
all
I'm on
here.
that one,
Well,
Fred.
it's okay, I'm definitely not flipping a coin right now.
Yo, you're tough looking, toughy.
Are they chocolate
Haven't
chips?
seen you in a bit.
Boy,
Can
I'm
be if
flipping
you
a
want
coin
me
right
to.
now.
Great.
Alright, my dealer will be in contact with you. I got a better idea. Let's give the other side cookies too, but lace theirs with cocaine. It appears nobody's on your side. Let's try it again.
Stop standing on me.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, I found a quarter.
I defend Yamada-sama.
They are the defendants, and here's the prostitution. I mean prosecution.
What's the difference?
Prosecution. Yep.
No, really,
Both
what's
they
the
getting
difference?
fucked.
I mean, even if Grom survives, the lawyer fees are gonna fuck him over anyways.
Well, no, isn't it the case when the person wins, they don't have to?
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know.
What
I
did
think
Brian do?
we should all just watch and see.
Let's go, nesnalica! Let's get Mama Yamada-sama out of there!
Grom's situation where he has killed my daughter. That might be the case, perhaps. I don't know what else he might have been.
Excuse me?
How could that be the case when she's alive?
Well, she died before. It's not our fault that we decided to.
Well, I mean,
revive her.
I'm dead, so I mean, you know.
Let's go, Yamada-sama!
To jail with you, you kinslayer!
Believe how we did things. I don't think they believe that.
Honestly, I'm surprised no one here is a
I don't
Maybe
know.
the
I don't know what's going on.
Where do is
What-
it?
What's your role play?
Innocent till proven guilty.
Sir, we cannot bring
So?
Come again?
What's your role play name?
I'm gonna toss away your teeth. I'm gonna
Grom,
toss
Yamada.
your teeth if you don't come to this side, Senna. You come over here, Senna.
Yamada-kun?
Order in the
Right
I
now.
will promise cookies if I sit here.
You get more. You can't even
Mr.
eat cookies, you
Mr.
dumbass.
Judge, I have a question.
You
I
get
guess I'm
fat,
sitting
a lot of
here?
fat. You get all this.
You'll be sitting in the center.
How did you
Come
get that
over
scar?
here.
Did someone
I
throw
will
a
be
coffee
sitting
mug at you?
over
Because they were
there.
pissed.
We'll need protection on both
The
sides.
center chair right there.
You get the special treatment this evening.
That one. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I believe so. I don't know. Maybe.
So
he-
once the judge comes out from the back, we'll be seated.
I tell you what's in my pants if you come to my side.
When I say all rise for the honorable judge, it's a very stressful job.
This side.
If I fuck it up, don't make fun of me.
Are we allowed to
I
switch
won't.
sides in the
I
middle
haven't
of the case?
seen you in a minute since you had me to hunt that. What was it? Giant rat. How have you been since that? How's the rat been?
Wait, is this gonna make it awkward
Turned it
later
honest
on?
to God. Don't do that. Doesn't work anymore.
Oh, ah,
Better come.
that's surprising.
Go, or else you'll be sleeping on the
That's
porch.
not.
Hmm.
That's not appropriate thing to do in public.
Nope. Nope. I'm moving. I was promised cookies. I stayed with
Boy,
my,
did you hear what I said?
decision.
Thanks,
I
I don't
totally
know what I
know
did.
that.
I'm just here
I was
because I
promised
got a message saying, hey,
That's
come to
not an
court.
appropriate thing to do in court.
What?
I don't know.
They said, "Are you going to come?" That's not what you should be doing in court.
The bunny over there. Well, I mean, depends what they're here for. I mean, I'm pretty sure for
I will
prostitutes,
make
it's
sure
like, hey,
that
come.
every criminal comes to justice.
Our justice quotas will be fulfilled.
No one answered my question. Am I allowed to
If we
switch
win this
sides
case,
in the
remind me
case?
to write down
Probably.
her name.
Okay then.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
I imagine that's how it would work. It would probably be
Well, see, we will tell them what the truth is.
I
And
got my
once
lawyer-
they find
my
that
lawyer
out,
certificate of
they'll
internet for
believe.
5 years.
I have a
I'm allowed
question.
to be here.
You paid
I have a
5
question.
and I paid
Is this a-
20. What the fuck?
Wait, can I get one of
I
them as
I have a
well?
question. I have a question.
Sure, later on. I'm gonna give you
You get
a
a
number for my deal.
lawyer certification. You get a lawyer
Oh,
certification.
Igor, you
with
smell
me.
so go
I
go
can
back
help
to
you
your
with-
place.
No,
That's
I
behind the
stay
bars.
here.
Oh.
Oi,
Best
I have a question.
Oh,
Is this one of
discussion.
those cases where the judge has the final decision or the jury?
I hope.
I got all the evidence.
What is better, a jury decision or judge
In
decision?
Left side is if you're against them, right side is if
One
you're
want to
with
go to
it.
jail, that side
Okay.
is if you want them free.
That's because if you got charged by killing all of the witnesses after you got charged guilty, it will always happen.
proven guilty.
If
you can't decide, sit
I had
in
this
the
change
floor.
confirm happen before. It was quite funny. It was over within a minute.
Oh, nice.
I'm unsure.
No one's telling us.
I clap your heart.
This is when I put it on the judge, so we only have less casualties.
Are we the only two on this side?
I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
Grom, come over here.
Yes.
Court lawyer, court person over here. There's someone passed out in the courtroom. You need to
Do you
take
have
care
any
of it.
evidence about the cult?
Someone is passed out in the courtroom.
Of not at
Photo
hand.
evidence, video evidence. Any eyewitnesses?
Everyone in the not many
Depends upon the context.
Soft, for example.
I've interacted with the cult as well, but how many were there when the murder did happen?
Imaru, well, they killed one. Soft
Yeah.
was there. Senna was there. Who else?
They'd likely read out the crimes anyway, so we'll find out in like a few minutes.
Yeah, there's all the people who were there in that fateful night.
Alright, so were more of them there involved in the cult and know what happened? Because if they know what happened, then they can be swayed much easier. But if they don't know, well then, they might have some incriminating evidence against you.
Well, those three know what happened at that night, and they encountered the cult.
So you don't have any photos or anything?
No. Not at hand, like
Yeah,
I said. Most stuff I got from the cult afterwards. I more or less sent it off to the Hood or Shoga.
Ah, I see. Well, shit. Let's go back out here.
Well, whether he remembers it or not, he
Oh, Renze.
someone in cold blood.
Renze was also there that night.
Aha! I was fooling you!
Where's Renze? I saw Renze just now.
Out again.
I mean, just because I got blackout drunk one night and killed 14 people doesn't mean that I can't be held accountable.
That's correct.
Let's just profanities into the heart.
My current murder count is at
Yeah, but son, if there's anything happening,
Yes.
don't say
Hey,
anything.
Tomoko, do you
Don't
have
know how to answer the
what's that? I
question?
can
Okay.
this
Don't
heart.
answer it.
I stopped keeping track when I hit the thousands.
Don't answer if I don't know. Perfect. Oh, there Renze is.
You
I do not count because I'm not proud of any murder I commit.
Yeah, you know, when you've been alive as long as I have, you stop counting the amount of murders you commit.
Look at von Senna. That's not
Give me a second,
behaving.
I'll go
Sake
switch
of
to
the heart.
VR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a word to say.
Put it back where you...
Step outside
On
and
the
do that, though,
vampire
if you're gonna go
behavior.
make your phone call.
No!
I'll be right back.
Phone calls are usually done outside.
Certainly.
In order to not disrupt or make too much sound. My hands are
How
cold.
about you put it in your pocket?
Are you music fighting?
All rise. I screwed up my cue. No. All remain seated. Please don't put your shoes on the bench.
No, you're supposed to put them.
Put them on the floor.
On the ground.
The floor is a highly capable space for a feat.
So if I win this case, how much we splitting?
Whose bet is this?
A lot.
As long as I get my cookie.
I'd say dice even 40, 40,
I don't
60.
have. I don't have.
30, 70.
That works for me. Good call.
Not a bet.
You have a 5 second license from the inside. I don't have high hopes.
Don't worry. It's all I need.
Yeah, I do. I talk.
I wonder where Imaru is.
I've been born for Don't worry, just say you're dead ass. I hear that works all the time.
Say if you're my daughter say for real, for real.
Nice.
Exactly. I think you got the microphone. Say that you mean.
I'm pretty sure we can hold open bribery against the prosecution.
No. I can't.
No.
No? Yeah?
Because if we do...
I don't have enough money to bribe anyone.
Yes.
Mr. Of
No,
we're
not
make
doing
this a
it.
concert?
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to
I
me.
think you got this in the bag. Look at your side. You have some
Too often
supporters.
we get to see the guillotine come back.
Question, where do I stand when the judge comes?
So where does
You
Grom
stand
sit
here
in
in the
the
middle,
clan
amongst the defense.
structure?
Doesn't he sit in the seat in the middle?
Grom is
Isn't that how it works?
No.
The one in the
That's
middle
for
is
the
getting questioned.
If you're called to question.
Very high up.
Yeah.
You even go to law school?
How this bandit, but I heard he went haywire.
Are you
I
a capable lawyer?
think-
Who hired you?
Trusted lieutenant of the Murasaki
Is he
clan,
like an
and he's
unaffiliated now,
building-
or is he just...
Trust.
he's building something underneath the Murasaki clan, something called Blades. Don't know the details.
They're calling themselves the Blades?
Okay, that is.
Blades of Hanya, actually.
Why does the Blades sound like some crappy faction from some weird game in 2011?
This is highly confidential.
Don't
What?
worry about it. I told him I wasn't the one who thought of it.
Yamata-sama,
Yes.
sure that everyone goes against you in this cell to never join your secret stuff.
There's a reason why it's secret.
That's a bit harsh and rude.
That's why I never heard about it.
Secret? I'm sorry, Mr. Yamada.
It's clearly not a secret now.
This is not a secret at the moment. I think
Certified. Reveal.
I think he has learned who to not get into the secret, perhaps.
Yeah. This is a certified secret reveal.
Yes. Like baby reveals. The genders, you know? How they do the parties with the blue and pink. The colors look so
The
tasty.
secret. See. I see.
Yeah.
Tasty.
It is time.
In what way?
Mm.
Alright, is the
The
prosecution
colors are always pretty.
The prostitution is ready, sir.
Good. Is the defense ready?
What?
Yes.
Ready as
thought
I'll
it
ever
was
be.
Garitan is not quite capable.
Let us hear that.
Quiet. Quiet in the court.
Does my
Now,
microphone work?
now, all rise for the honorable judge. Come on, rise. If I see you sitting down, I swear I will come to you. Rise, all rise. Hey, you with the red suit, rise. With the green suit, rise.
Rise up.
Come on.
Come on,
You.
go.
Rise for the honorable judge. Alright.
I'm here then. Yeah, me neither.
Alright, they're all rising.
Alright, let's get this over with. I'm feeling a lot of gay vibes with my gaydar. So, prosecution, begin with your opening statement.
Have a seat.
Prostitution is right here. Please give me a moment.
That's fine.
Thank you. My opening statement is that Grom is guilty of killing his kin by the name of Hinokami Emaru and threatening the leader of the Murasaki clan and should be punishable by jail time.
Alright, and what does the defense have to say for their opening statement?
Your Honor, I would like you to please listen and please present the evidence that this killing has indeed happened.
Your opening statement for the defense is that the killing did indeed happen.
Did not happen. It did not happen.
I see.
We would like to see the evidence of this supposedly killing happening for my client.
All right. In that case, prosecution, present your first piece of evidence.
My first piece of evidence is a record, a voice clip captured by Hisakawa Riki on one certain occasion, which I will be sending for everyone to see in the messages. I believe that this over here is a very reliable evidence that proves my point.
Well, go on. I'm waiting for the evidence.
The evidence has been sent, Your Honor.
Oh, you sent it electronically, did you?
Of course, sir.
You should have said so, you fucking dumbass.
I apologize, sir.
Very well. Does the defense have anything to say about this evidence?
Objection! On what basis is this evidence made by my client?
On the basis after killing the Hinokami Emaru that happened in March last year.
So, first of all, you're saying it was recorded, but then you don't say, is it forged?
This is not forged. As you can see, this is Grom's voice in it admitting to the crime.
So you're saying that, let's pretend it was my client who committed this exact voice. And you're saying it had happened in March. Can you please elaborate the exact date and time it happened?
The exact time is very, very fuzzy, as we couldn't pinpoint the date or the exact time of murder. However, I believe there is one person who can pinpoint it accurately. Dear Honorable Judge, I wish to call upon my first witness.
Very well. Objection dismissed. Proceed with your witness.
Hinokami Emaru. Please go sit at the table over there.
That makes no sense.
Impressive.
Hinokami Emaru. You might not remember, but March last year, the Murasaki clan held a funeral for you, which might have been mentioned to you many, many times, has it not?
It has.
Do you remember anything from before that?
Well, I remember the events at the Consortium HQ, and then nothing else.
Do you perhaps recall...
The judge finds the witness guilty of not speaking in Discord.
That's a very, very indeed bad crime.
Oh, whoops.
Proceed
Sorry, I
with your
don't
testimony.
understand technology. Well, I remember the events at the Consortium HQ.
Carrying on. Do you recall at any point in time the individual of Yamada Grom coming to you and apologizing to you for murdering you?
Yes, actually, I do. Right after I got brought back, he, went up to me and he pulled out a sword and he offered to kill himself. But I said not to do it. Because
Have you received any gift from him, like a flower?
Well, I believe
and
so.
Yamada Grom is helping our case in jailing him by nodding. Your Honorable Judge, I have nothing more to say. If the defendants wish to answer or question my MRO over here, they can.
Affirmative. The defense may execute a cross-examination.
Very well. Please, could you give us your full name once more for the audience?
Sure, I'm Hoshino Hinokami Amaru.
Good. Now, you just mentioned that you don't recollect the events which happened right before your death.
Correct, I was unconscious.
So, while you were unconscious, do you know how this supposed recording could have happened?
No.
So you are admitting that you have never seen the person doing the stabbing on yourself?
A stabbing? Well, I was shot and then squashed.
And I would like to apologize for the last statement, but still, did you actually see the person who shot and squashed you?
Well, I mean, I saw him before that. He was a big giant monster with a gun for an arm.
So you're saying a giant monster with a gun for an arm is what killed you?
Well, yeah.
And if you look at my client right now, does he look like a giant monster with a giant arm?
Well, no.
Yeah. So you can't reliably say that my client is the one who did the killing.
But he was transformed into the monster.
You say he's been transformed to the monster. Is there any proof for that to happen?
It happened in front of all of us.
Your Honor, unless the prosecution has evidence that this supposed transformation has really happened, I cannot take this witness's testimony as valid in this course. Thank you.
Wait, the person who got killed is not valid.
Any comments, prostitution?
The prostitution has a comment and a very, very valuable piece of evidence that I wish to call upon now. And that is Emaru's dead body.
What?
Very well. We shall call upon a 5-minute recess to procure the next piece of evidence. Dismissed.
That's my body. What the heck? Where'd you even get that?
I repeat, 5 minutes of recess.
Alright, come to the back with me, Yamada.
Are we allowed to speak during the recess? Honestly, I feel like the defense attorney is really leading the witness. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Okay. So, I need to ask you one more time. During the time of the kidnapping, what happened right after? How did they get you back?
How I got back? What do you mean?
So, you know, you got kidnapped, you got brainwashed. And do you remember the time when you actually got back to the family or into the family? I need this time frame between the supposed
I woke up.
kidnapping. Yeah, so where did you wake up?
In a hospital with both arms. Not my normal ones.
Okay, can you tell me exactly when this
And-
was supposed to happen? A rough time frame.
It was March 4th.
March
That was the
4th?
day I died.
And
Then I guess I woke up a week after.
Yes.
I don't know.
Since we stopped being subsidized by the state, access to the Wi-Fi is now 35 CN per hour.
So, the day you got supposedly killed was on March the 4th, right?
Sentencing
yeah.
white-haired
So,
wolf person to 2 months community service.
it would have been happening during the Dark Ties ad. Is that
Objection
correct?
sustained.
Objection, he's blindfolded. He's fucking blind, that's sober.
Objection sustained.
That's fine, it's all good. Okay. So I need to exactly know. Do you remember maybe what it looked like when you woke up? anything that you could pinpoint the date of your actual awakening? Is there something? Think back. Do you remember something when you woke up? Maybe a newspaper
For order
article.
in the courtroom. Everyone
Planes.
return
What
to
was
your
the weather
seats.
like? Did you see robots?
It was. No. I think I saw Ame. Sorry. Hoshino-sama.
I think we're being asked to return to our seats.
Yes, let's go.
Hmm?
Is the prosecution ready to proceed?
The prosecution is still waiting for the valuable piece of evidence. However, I got still more evidence that I wish to present. And I wish to call out the next witness. Meanwhile, this is happening.
In that case, court case resumed. Call in your next witness.
My next witness is Mr. Grom.
I mean, it works.
Mr. Grom, it's been said many, many times that you have tendencies to not exactly control yourself. Is this correct?
Negative.
In that case, how do you explain this?
I have no recollections of that night.
Is this you in the picture? Is this your gun in the picture?
Yes.
And is this your boss in the picture?
Yes.
So you have no recollection that this event happened?
I have no recollections of that event.
But you don't deny that it didn't happen?
I neither confirm nor deny.
So you don't deny that you deny that you don't deny that it didn't happen, that it didn't happen.
Objection! The prosecution is using mind tricks on my client.
The objection came from a woman, and I don't like women. Objection not sustained.
Mr. Grom, what happened around this time last year?
The day last year? I don't know.
You don't know? Your Honor, the witness cannot deny that this type of behavior happened. If the defendants wish to ask anything, they may.
Affirmative. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Once again, please reiterate your full name to the audience so they know who you are.
I am Yamada Grom. I am Shadow Kashira of the Murasaki clan. Loyal servant to Murasaki Shoga.
Okay, Grom. So, I have a personal question to you. Are you prone in hanging out in a lot of hostess bars?
Hostess bars?
Yes. You know the type in which you can sit down with a friendly person, they pour you a drink?
No.
What about your friends?
Some have such a bar.
Yes. And do you remember that your phone got stolen that night?
No.
So, I want to go back to the day of the supposed killing and murder. We have collected and we regained your phone. Your Honor, if you would be so kind and use evidence number 6.
Present the evidence. Bailiff.
Evidence number 6. Let me get it.
I don't think the courtroom knows that you may use the projector.
Then the bailiff may get it in person, but please don't use fingerprints on it.
Alright. The cameras are on.
Very well. Evidence located.
Every person in the Murasaki clan gets offered a smartphone free of charge by the clan. And this smartphone, is this yours?
It looks like one of mine, yes.
As you can see, it was broken on the night of the supposed killing. My client was in a hostess bar, with this being his phone showing his innocence, that he was not at the night of the killing with the person. If you continue to evidence number 5. It was a night out with his friends. And his friends, in evidence number 7, we were able to recollect the data from this broken phone. This was a night taken with his phone as he was relaxing in a hostess bar. On the night of the supposed killing, my client does not recollect what happened afterwards. That is because he got kidnapped. During his kidnapping, he got brainwashed. He does not remember anything of the supposed killing. This is because this supposed killing is a way that they are trying to put charge on his person as it was a doppelganger. My client has a doppelganger, the person that you have seen who did the supposed killing, because this is the evidence that on the night of the killing, he was not on the scene. Thank you.
Does the prosecution have any comments?
The prostitution seems busy.
Yes, I would like to call upon the witness or piece of evidence that I called on before, which is Emaru's dead body.
Alright, taking this out. This stinks. My heightened smell.
Smells good.
I can just put it here.
Gross. I've heard a word. I smell.
As you will see on the picture that I'm about to send, this is the body that's in the coffin that's on the funeral on the picture. I mean, shit, wrong picture. Excuse me. I have no idea how that got into the mix, Your Honor.
Prosecution, are you homosexual?
As hell.
The prosecution motions to dismiss this evidence as the prosecutor is homosexual. Next evidence.
The evidence is right. Right here. The first picture. God, why is this picture there again? Excuse me, please. It seems that my phone is a bit bad.
Betrayed bad.
There we go. I am sending the picture now. As you can see on the picture that will soon appear, this is the body of Hinokami Emaru that was in the coffin laid before you. If you look very closely on the dead body, you will see many signs of big force pushing down upon the bodily tissue. For that, Mr. Yamada, in the previous picture that I shown you, you got human hands. Correct?
Correct.
Would you please explain why do you have this type? Excuse me, it seems my phone wants to send the other picture again. Your Honor, I feel...
The phone
There we go.
as well.
Can you please explain, Mr. Yamada, why do you have in this funeral picture robot?
I woke up in a hospital with those arms.
So you woke up in the hospital?
Correct.
The picture of you taking our boss hostage and the picture of the funeral should be around 4 days apart. So you wish to tell everyone in here that your hands, your very, very hands, were fine before and not after you transformed into this giant monster that squished Miss Hinokami.
I don't know anything about monster.
As we all know, because you do not recall. This is my evidence for you, Your Honor. You can take her away. Unless the defendants wish to examine the body themselves.
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Proceed.
Guys, I might need your help later. Who can I call as a witness?
Then how much you'll pay me?
Okay.
We can hear you, you know.
Your Honor, I would like to ask more questions to my client in front of this court.
Very well. You may proceed.
It's impossible to get both
Grom,
your arms replaced.
I want you to tell me, are you a human?
Yes.
And when you woke up with those robotic arms, who do you remember to see? Do you remember the day of your awakening?
I can't remember the exact day. I believed it was a week after the apparent killing of Imaru. The only thing I can remember after waking up is me having suddenly robotic arms, and I saw the face of Ame. Sorry, Hoshino-sama.
Your Honor, as I have mentioned before, my client is a human. The loss of 2 arms, the loss of the blood within 2 arms is a guaranteed death. Only a precise surgeon can perform a transplantation of robotic arms like this without the loss of
Objection!
Objection denied. The prosecution is homo. Proceed.
Thank you.
Can you move a bit back?
Only a specialized surgeon can perform a procedure like this. It would have been a ripper dog. Now, transplanting arms like this doesn't just happen in a week. My client has been adopted way before that. A human body is not resilient enough to transform a transplantation like this.
It's a weird dead body.
So,
that moves.
as he said, he woke up about 1 week after...
Objection, I feel straight.
Objection sustained. You may insert your objection.
Your talk about hands is very, very cute, but surprise evidence. Dear Mr. Yamada, are these your hands on the picture?
I don't know.
Objection! These could be anyone's hands. There are no signs of my
Objection!
client's
They are
hands.
Mr. Yamada's hands. The DNA tells so.
When did you got time to get any DNA test?
Don't worry about it.
Are we able to get a witness?
Bailiff. Take this hammer and smack that man's nuts. He keeps touching the corpse and making noise.
Ness, are we able to get a witness up here? Because
Yes.
I do need to ask
Kibe has
someone
just
something.
been smacked in the nuts. It hurts as fuck.
Well done, bailiff.
So,
Proceed. Prosecution, provide your DNA evidence.
Yes. The DNA evidence is bailiff. It's somewhere in the back, please.
I'm gonna call up Hoshino-sama afterwards for the day of her exam.
Just a moment, please. Get ready soon.
Meanwhile, prosecution, what is your name?
My name is Engineer Gary Jinja.
A fine Japanese name. Defense, what is your names?
Mrs. Love.
Ryuza Kaiba.
A fine Japanese name as well. What is the accused's name?
Yamada Grom.
Grom, that sounds foreign.
Does Yamada sound foreign?
Negative.
And you know how Japanese feel about foreigners.
What is your heritage?
I'm born Japanese.
Very well.
Bailey, where are you? There we go. We got the DNA certification right here. It says...
Let me present it. This is from the University of Enterprise Resource Planning.
Yes, as you can see on this... Oh god, it actually is. Anyway, here you have it, black on white.
Your Honor, if I may interject.
Bailiff, does that check out? Go ahead, defense.
The evidence that these are truly his arms only strengthens my point that my client has been kidnapped way before the killing, and it was a doppelganger. Transplantation of those arms can't happen within 1 single week.
The Honorable Judge Ichi calls upon the defense to produce evidence of doppelganger activity.
As I have stated before, my client has evidence that he was not present at the day of the killing.
Very well. No further evidence to present.
Your Honor, I have more witnesses to call upon the witness table.
Proceed.
Yamada-san, you can go sit back. I would like to call upon the Teach-gin.
Making me get up.
This person wasn't even in the
Teach-gin,
plan during that time.
have you been present during Mr. Yamada's rampage?
Quite often. Indeed, I was.
What can you say?
It was my first assignment side by Miss Shoga. Mainly to serve as a guard over some of the people.
Have you ever recalled Mr. Yamada growing into something more than just human?
Yes. We were dealing with... I was dealing with a problem, and I see him just curled over, and next thing I know, that thing pops out of him. I also do vaguely remember one Hawaiian shirt wearing man ripping both of his arms off as well, so...
Thank you. I got more witnesses. If we can speed
Before that,
this.
the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Wonderful.
I only saw this person once.
Kiba. Kaiba, go ahead. This guy doesn't belong here. He's never seen him before. He joined the clan way afterwards.
I met him once.
I've never seen that person before.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Don't worry about it, you can do it.
Are you gonna
If the defense does
cross-examine
not
me or
have
not? I
any
got better things to do.
requirement for cross-examination, we will
Yeah,
proceed
yeah,
to the
me
next
too.
witness.
So,
Please take the body away. Also, Miss Emaru, you can come stay with
what
the
are you
others.
doing on the day?
Sorry, can you repeat yourself?
What were you doing on the day of the, murder?
Well, if you were listening, you would have heard me say I was serving as a scout meant to protect from long range. Sitting there with the sniper scope, watching over the battle. If
Do you
were
remember
listening
anything that
instead of
happened
sitting
with
there badgering if you were listening instead of sitting there sending dick pics to your wife, you would have heard that.
Moving it out of the way, I shall do it myself.
We should move it at least to the back.
Objection, sick burn.
Objection sustained. Next witness.
Here, if it helps for you, I have a bottle of water. You might
Alright.
need it for that burn.
Teach Jin, please
I'm gonna
return
shoot him
back.
in the face when we're done with this.
The hot tiger
Should
lady.
have asked him when he joined the clan because he wasn't even in the clan at the killing.
You're next.
Yes.
The prosecution calls the hot tiger lady to the
You know
stand.
how tired I am?
You. Up
You
front.
need a break? I can take over
I
again.
think.
It seems like they've died.
Oh no. Alright, instead, the hot Oni lady.
Yes.
Wait, she's hot?
Oh, thanks.
I have two simple questions, Miss Oni, lady hot.
Okay.
Your name is Hinokami, correct?
Don't worry, you get used to seeing your
Emaru is your daughter, correct?
Adopted
Consider
daughter.
sitting next to one.
Emaru died, correct?
Correct.
Emaru was killed by Grom, correct?
Objection!
Correct.
That's assumptions.
Those are assumptions. You don't. I want to see
Those are
evidence.
facts.
Made by whom?
It is the life report of the mother.
Objection not sustained. Witness may continue testimony.
That is all. If the defendants wish to say anything, they may.
Defense may proceed cross-examination.
Alright. If the prosecution would like to ask again, what is your relation with the supposed killed person?
Hinokami Amaru is my adopted daughter.
So your adopted daughter, and were you present at the day of the supposed killing?
Yes, I was.
What did you do?
It is even shown in the picture. I was fighting against Grom alongside other people while he was going absolutely crazy, some may say.
And I would like to ask you the same question. Do you recognize the man? Is this really the same person?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
As I was
I would
saying,
also like to ask, what happened to the corpse of Amaru after this?
The corpse of
It was
Amaru
here a second ago.
with us when we were taken back to the bar because they wanted to bury it.
After it was buried, what? Anything else happened? Cremation? Or did you just get it back up?
What do you mean? Could you repeat? I'm sorry, people have spoken.
I just want an explanation of how you have the person sitting right there and the corpse next to them.
How do we have it? Well,
They're the
it's
same person? Are they not the same person?
the
What is
same
it?
person, but has been revived.
They've been revived?
Correct.
Through what means?
They died, and so we got them back.
I was
Not
failed.
like that, but you got them back. You mean, like, their body is gone, but they have another body? An exact?
Do you want to check if this is something else? If this is not Amaru Hinokami? Do you want to try and smell it,
Bailiff.
perhaps?
Hey, how did this get up here?
Perhaps.
Then you may, because this is Amaru Hinokami. I saw how it happened. I was right next to her as it was happening, while she was laying on a stone, dead.
Very well. That's all I have to say.
Proceed. Next witness.
Next witness would be Mr. Phonetius.
Ah. Also not present.
What?
During that time.
I don't know how they got there.
I assume so.
Joined in later. In the clan.
Do not touch it.
Bailiff. I am missing my Yuri Moe body pillow. Please get it for me.
Mr. Phonetius.
Back in a casket.
Do you know Mr. Grom?
At least to a certain extent.
I don't know what to do. My body was just like sitting there.
Have you ever heard about Mr. Grom going missing for several months?
I have a story for you later when this is all over.
I've heard such stories.
Well, not
However, I haven't investigated further into it.
Mr. Phonetius, does it seem like Mr. Grom would be capable of killing?
I wouldn't come to a conclusion as I haven't seen it yet.
Damn it. Thank you, Phonetius.
My apologies. I'm only speaking truthfully. What I've done.
Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to cross-examine?
Yes, please.
Proceed.
This is the last witness, by the way, from my side.
Your Honor?
It's not there. It's not
Yes.
Can you take out the corpse? It scares Imaru.
Bailiff.
Hey.
Alright.
Bailiff, while you're over there, smack the ones who are speaking in the nuts.
Smacks in the nuts.
Alright.
I don't have
Can I
nuts.
have your attention, please?
Certainly.
Proceed.
If you were to please describe my client in the best way possible,
There you go. This is not.
in your own words, would you please do so?
Fancily suited, robotic arms, black hair.
And
Can't define the eyes from here.
And the next question I have is, so you said you barely know my client, and you haven't really met him before.
We have met. However, I barely spoke with the individual.
Okay. Then when exactly did you
Shall I
join the
talk on Discord?
Murasaki clan?
That would be about... I'm assuming almost a year by now. Half a year at best. I may be recalling otherwise.
So, you can confirm that at the time
Three-quarters
of
of a
the
year.
killing, you have not been part of this clan. Therefore, you could have not seen it.
Certainly.
You have to say.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pulling up
Speaking.
random
Saying.
witnesses which have nothing to do with the cause, wasting our time, proving nothing.
Really
Thank you.
doing what I'm supposed to do.
Objection sustained. Witness dismissed. Witness sentenced to smallpox.
Huh?
Your Honor,
Next witness.
as this is all of the witnesses, this is all the evidence that I have gathered, took it upon myself that kinslayers should be brought to justice, and as such, I propose that Hinokami Emaru should be pronounced legally dead.
Come again?
Objection!
Closing
This pronouncement
statement
has
from the
nothing to do with
defense.
the case.
I rest my...
Ruled. Closing statement from the defense.
For the closing statement of my defense, I would like to call one last witness to the stand. Do we have Hoshino-sama here?
Oh no, what a shame, the body disappeared.
Hoshino?
I don't believe Hoshino-sama is present. I made sure that she is not present.
Very well. Your Honor,
Wrong mic.
to conclude this case about the supposed killing, I would like to summarize exactly the problem that my client's getting accused of. My client, once again, is a very loyal member to the Murasaki clan, and anyone would apologize if they were supposed to be the murder of one of your people that you truly care for. This is why, over the last almost a year, he has been brainwashed every day that he got told he was the supposed killer. It was all a fabricated fact by the...
Brotherhood of Foe.
Yes, what he said. Who kidnapped him on the day that he was drinking with his friends in this soap club. My client has been brainwashed for the last year. He could have never done the killing due to him being a human. He would have died in that time frame of that supposed arm collecting his arms, and he was kidnapped way before. And the guilt is just being put on him, and there is no clear evidence that exactly this person was present on the scene at the time of murder. It was a doppelganger.
Objection. I agree, and Hinokami Emaru should be pronounced dead legally.
What the fuck?
Objection accepted.
What the fuck?
Guess you're dead. You still have a pulse. You're alive, within reason.
But not legally.
That is all from me, Your Honor.
The Prefecture of Kamurocho versus Yamada Grom. The Honorable Judge Ishii finds the primary witness, Imaru, gay and sentences her to legal death, as she is already dead. She is legally dead. Secondly, the Honorable Judge Ishii sentences the prosecution to a swirly for being a homosexual. And finally, the Honorable Judge Ishii sentences Yamada Grom to pay for emotional damages to the Hinokami family by giving them each a favor of their choice. Court adjourned.
All rise for the Honorable Judge. All rise for the Honorable Judge.
Bailiff, administer the swirlies immediately.
Alright, got you.
What's a swirly? So, you remember back in high school?
Wrong person. Wrong person.
Wrong person. Wrong person.
Wrong person gets a swirly. You want the gay one. You want the gay one. You want the gay one.
They're also gay.
She's dead. You can't do
Wrong
it.
individual. I repeat.
Wrong person. No, you can't do
You can
no,
never get
Yes, I was.
I'm drinking after this. I'm gonna drink a lot after this.
So, Imara, what happened
What
is
exactly
you
did just
died,
happen?
You were buried and we brought
You're innocent,
Well,
but you have to pay
what
fines
You're
and
innocent.
favors.
You have to give favor to the Hinokami family. Yeah.
Oh my god, leave me alone.
Okay.
And Emaro is officially dead.
totally lied in that case. That was fun line.
This is perfectly fine because I need her for
I know you were.
something.
If only I didn't crash.
I lied. It's my job.
So I think this went well. No hard feelings, Emada-san.
Dollars are worth
What was your
It
name?
was honor. My name is Haruto.
I'll remember that.
You will find me by Haruto. I'm the former.
Haruto?
Oh. I mean, my name. No. I mispronounced. Yamada-san. My name is
Tatsuya.
Jinja. My name is.
What's phone line to you?
Haruta Jinja?
Hey,
That's what
you
it
know,
is.
money
Tatsuya.
speaks. Alright.
So, well, what did I miss? Did
I'm
we
on a
win?
good list. Like on the side.
Grom was found guilty and sentenced to have to hold your hand for the next week.
I've been threatened. Objection.
So, did you win?
Objection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No?
I need to offer.
Sorta,
I've been threatened.
So you want to take this one back to the
So I'd
toilet?
say we did good, right? You're paying us for this?
Right. It was a good case. See you next
Now,
time.
for a word from our
I know.
sponsors, Great
There were lots of things that were said that we both regretted it, but you know what? It was a good case.
I need to find
We'll keep it drinking. I'm pretty sure.
You,
Alright.
you, come here. Does not-
You owe me that money later on.
Alright, I will be assigning you for our lawyer division from now. Law division. Is it good?
That is fine. I will send the cost directly to the. Is he even in the family?
The speaker's cut out.
Who?
Grom?
My left hand
Grum? No.
Yeah,
He's
it was
our
phone line
client.
to you guys.
Well, yeah, but you still gotta pay.
Yeah, he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Of course.
What?
Yes. I will send a
You think I
formal
told the truth
invoice.
half the
Oh,
time?
you're in charge
Hell
of
no.
the.
You guys didn't even have
you're
the
in
right
charge of
names.
our law division.
Technically speaking.
That is fine.
Or you Setsuku law
You
division.
were lying. I just thought it'd be more fun.
Just next time, maybe button up a shirt or something.
After all, we all knew we weren't gonna get.
I mean, I'd button it.
We weren't gonna get them on murder charges. Or you weren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of was expecting an
You know, you
outcome
could have
similar to
totally
this,
just
but-
paid some dude who was similar sized, had them sculpted up and have them come in
That's just you.
Yeah, off we go.
I don't get the money
Is there
for
still
that.
blood in her?
Oh my
Not
god.
anymore, it's perfect.
Oh
Is it
yeah?
still hanging? Just saying. Is it still hanging?
Yeah?
Okay, takes body off. Somehow, wait, do you want me to put
Oh, I would like to reserve that body later, please. Don't throw it out.
What?
Anywhere far
What
away
the
from,
fuck?
Uchinata, that would be great.
Technically,
And, I'd like
that
to put
body
it
is
somewhere
property
that
of this
it's safe.
family, so sorry.
I'm just gonna go kill a lot
Back
of
of
people.
its casket?
Totally murdered.
Oh, look, it's the
There is a
out of
portal to the
character
bar
portal.
in the spawn area.
And people who are still in the courtroom, you are still in character. People are going to the bar, you are out of character. Thank you for joining in this case. Yeah.
And regardless, everyone, please go ahead and leave this VC.
I
I repeat, please leave this VC.
What a fine day.
It wasn't as good as the Phoenix Throne case, but I appreciate this case anyway.
That case
I
physically
still am
hurt.
editing the video. It's
Bro,
kind of
if it
terrible.
wasn't for me crashing, the stuff with the arms wouldn't stick.
I'm so sorry.
Because I know.
All right.
This is a word play. The arms didn't stick to begin
That
with.
is the most entertaining case I've ever seen.
Oh look,
I have a
This is that
switch.
bank account anyway. You didn't need a
I
legal
don't pay
citizenship.
no, I just get cookies. I'm gonna sell them. I'm getting cookies for the money.
God.
I just want to see the scene where you guys
no
just
one
use
was on
Scotch
Grom's
tape and
side.
Elmer's glue to put all that on.
Because everybody
In character consequences, but
actually
they
a
only
second
affect the
character
victim of the crime.
Exactly right.
Crew's mindset
This is not
instantly
this is not
guilty.
He's not the same person, therefore he did not commit the crime.
Yeah, this is Ichi.
If we go by
It's
that
probably
channel.
related to the first one.
Hey, who's innocent?
Actually,
Hey,
notice,
hey,
one is
not
racist,
all
one is
robots
homophobic,
look the
and the
same.
third
You
one is
racist.
sexist.
It's basically like when you're truth typing, you know, you're also kinda not accountable for your crime. You're only accountable for
Why did you invalidate Imaru to her own death?
You are now dead.
I am dead.
Smallpox blankets are going to be
Grom, innocent. Let's go, champion.
She should be because of that. You made her look at her own corpse. You brought her own corpse right in front of her, and then you hang it up on a coat hanger and show it.
I have a dead person.
I know, Amaru's dead body is in Senna's car. She's gonna drive her to the burial and put her back in there.
By Ginger Hut, picture of Amaru.
She's not a mortar.
Shogun Amaru.
No, this not. She did not mob because sounds already said keep it far away from her.
I think it's because Shogun wants to finally be taller than someone.
Get the notification yet?
There we go. Nah.
We're gonna use this skin for making a body pillow.
I know you're making the next notification. Not approved. I heard stories about him.
I need to get out of here. Headaches.
Pretty good times. No, here.
Next time they act out in court, this is what we do. No, see, next time they act out in court, this is what we do.
Has been complimented.
Reverses gravity.
Come yourself today.
Just flips upside down.
Yes, I still step here.
Snap.